The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Money Masters.
Let's go to Shivan in Boston. Shivan, what's happening, brother?
I'm watching you both on Tiger TV.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, definitely it is. Learning a lot from Tiger.
Now, your Money Masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate all you tigers and tigresses out there growling and prowling with us. We have the Dow right now down 8, Nasdaq's up 4, S&P's are flat. We have gold up $1.60 at 1608. Silver's at 27.90. We have bonds. Bonds are up 11 ticks. Bonds.
Okay, they're rejecting lower price.
They rejected lower price, man. They're going topside again. They're streaming. Okay, it's going to be wild watching this baby shake out, no doubt. King Dollar. King Dollar is down 12 ticks at 82.59, and all's cool with the world because the euro's up 34 ticks. You're going to see the euro go down, folks. The dollar go up. Bonds are going to continue to go up. Market's going to continue to go down. And the biggest fraud, the biggest fraud today out here, folks, no doubt, is Facebook, okay?
Yes.
So, Facebook, you get the release happening in Facebook today, but it gets better, okay? So, the first release was supposed to be $200 million.
Yes,
okay?
right.
Well, guess what, folks, okay? It's $270 million because what you had...
Which is a 30% increase.
60. Right? Wouldn't it be 60? 70 million? 35%.
Okay.
No, 35%.
Yeah,
That's right. So what you have is that you have 270 million, and now this is how they did it. You know, we talked about this the last couple of days. What they did is that they took their voting shares. So they had two A and B shares, right?
Yes.
So what you could do is that you could take your super voting shares, which makes no sense.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Unless you know something's wrong.
That's right. You want those.
Yeah.
That's your most protected share out there.
Oh, insane.
Yeah.
Okay. So bottom line is that they converted the B shares to an A share so they can move it out in the marketplace. And now what's going to get wild here is this. This is what I think is going to be the next gaffe on it, right? So we're at 1988 right now, down $1.30.
Yes.
Folks, don't
and
even...
volume today so far has been what?
48 million.
So 48 million already today.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be insane. I mean, the swing point is only 58 million.
Okay.
The swing low of 1982... And it's hit It's going to break 1982 today. I mean, it's an ABC down to $13.
Yes.
So don't even think about buying Facebook, folks. Okay? Because what you're going to see at the end of the day, and tomorrow on the financial press, Facebook will be at 18.
Yes.
They'll say, "Oh, that's when it was supposed to be out at 18. It's got a great buy now."
Yes.
And they're going to keep pushing paper out on a continual basis, and it's a gaffe, man. It just blows my mind. And they wonder why people don't want to basically, go into the stock market.
Right.
Well, how many times are they going to rip people off? And then you see that with MF Global,
I did hear that. So what's the news behind that?
Well,
what's the logic that they're using behind that?
The deal with Corzine is that he's going to be off the hook. Criminally, he's going to be off the hook.
So was that based on some type of investigation that was going on? With the Treasury Department or
that's
Justice
what it looks
Department,
like.
Or who was?
What it looks like this is from the Wall Street Journal.
Who came up with
this looks like the Wall Street Journal this morning that they don't have enough. Of course, a criminal case is harder than a civil case. Okay,
yes.
But they don't have enough in the criminal case to basically get Corzine saying, "Hey, moving that money." And now this is the real trip that. It looks like from that article that they may try to take the CFO is Edith O'Brien.
Okay.
And it looks like they might be trying to take her. And the amazing part about that is that she's the one. So watch what happened. She was on vacation. This gets better because she was on vacation, and it was up to her though to swap that money, to make that transfer.
Yeah.
And then once it was made though, she wouldn't put it in writing to J.P. Morgan that wasn't customer money.
I see.
Okay, so the bottom line, if you can learn anything out of it, folks, is that the bottom line, if you're going to be a crook out there, you might as well go in the banking industry. I mean, it's sick.
If you get a job these days,
you can get a job as long as you have that type of resume, man. You'll be okay. It's unbelievable, it really is. Hey, and listen, I want to say hi to all the tigers and tigresses down Clearwater Beach. Tommy and I, we went down to the Boxer last night. Say hi to Marty.
Oh, did you?
And the gang
good.
out there.
Okay, good.
And it was so cool. One of the tigers come up, Marty come up. and said, he's growling a problem with us every day out there. And they have their Tiger TV on all day.
Oh,
it was hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it was so cool. It was crazy, man. It really was.
Is he regular there?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll have to find out.
What happens?
I go over there and watch the games.
Oh, good. He lives right next to it. Those beautiful.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
okay.
those beautiful places right next to it.
Okay.
If you've never been down Clearwater Beach, folks, we have just a beautiful beach, man. I mean, it's insane.
I like it in there, especially when the tourists are gone.
Yeah.
So it was probably last night. It probably was.
It was empty. Yeah, that was great.
Which is great.
No, it's a local bar.
So
exactly. It's a beach bar, which is nice. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's go to Tom in Ohio. Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
We're doing great, man. How you been?
All right. Just got off work this morning and getting ready for what's in the action.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Now, when do you sleep?
Usually, I'd stay up till about 9:30, maybe. Sometimes I'd stay up to see what's going on.
Okay.
And then I go to sleep maybe 11, and then I get back up maybe about 6.
You don't need much sleep. So in Ohio, what time is it right now?
We're in the same time zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same time. I usually listen to Tom. Get up and listen to Tom on my radio.
Oh, that's great.
We appreciate it, man.
Or I listen to it at work while I'm working too. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd like to hear what you guys got to say.
Well, thank you, man. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. What are we going to look at?
That's some kind of trust. It's WHX.
Okay, let's take a look. This is an oil and natural gas trust. Does business in the Rocky Mountains, the Perma Basin, rather. The low is 877. The high is 915. And I can tell you, without even looking at the chart yet, when I see a dividend yield of 29%, I'm going to tell you, don't even touch this thing, because there's no such thing as a dividend yield of 29%. Okay, so I see why now. So this is an equity, folks, that something happened to this equity. It went from $18 down to $9 in three trading days. So and
it's happened twice, because if you go back just a little bit further, it did the same thing back in January 2011 as well. So
okay, so there's one more. Now, Tom, do you own this? Are you looking to buy it?
Matter of fact, I just bought it after it fell, and after it went up and came back down, and I bought some of it.
Okay, I would get rid of it.
I mean, does it really pay that kind of dividend?
This is what happens, okay? At this price, it is paying that kind of dividend. So what happens, folks, is this. Picture, the stock has got cut in half. It's saying that the gross dividend, okay, is 29.56%. When you see something like that, the next thing that happens is that they don't have cash to pay a dividend, zero. So it goes down to zero. That's what you're looking at here, Tom. Okay? Now, if I had more time, the first thing... Well, here, I can tell you what you can do. What you want to do is that you got to pull up their financials and go in and see what they had, how much cash they had the last time. And then the easy part of the way to do is that you take the cash, you take the amount of shares that are outstanding, which is a half billion shares, 503 million, okay, and see where they stand. I would get out of the stock right now. The reason being is this, is that, as Steve just said, it's happened twice, okay? There's going to be one more down leg, and it's going to be a monster, too. These don't come in twos. They come in threes.
Well, they had, it looks like about $110,000 in cash in March of 2012.
That's it?
That's what it looks like on my screen.
Okay.
I don't know how updated this is, but yeah.
Get out of town, man. Just take your money and run, brother.
That's what I was. Like I said, I usually don't get in it for dividends, but I seen it, and usually I don't believe it when I seen it. But I looked at it, and I went through,
I don't listen. I know what you're saying, but you know that common sense saying is that if it looks too good to be true, most of the time it is.
Exactly. All right, Tom. Hey, thanks a lot. I'll be listening to you tonight.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
All right. I'll see you later.
That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, it's great, man. Hey, listen, folks, we really thank you for being out here growling and prowling with us, because we're at the point right now. I mean, we get 9 hours live every day, and bottom line is that the goal is to up this thing another 50% in the next, 7 or 8 months, too. So now the traction's there. Now we're going to make hay with it.
You bet.
Bottom line.
And it's going to be easier to make hay than corn.
It is going to be easier to make hay than corn, man. Corn's no good for us anyway, man.
That's right.
We'll get Nico out here.
No, I know.
No, there's no doubt about it. Common sense, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. That saying, we all say that. I don't say it a lot, but that saying is really important, because it really is.
No,
in the finance business, it really is.
Yeah.
Folks, you got to remember something. We're in an environment of 1% and 2% interest.
Right.
So if someone is basically saying they're going to,
that's right.
Public equity stock is 29%, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And just bad things are going to happen.
Yeah. Yes. And look, you gave Tom some great advice there. Now, all he has to really do is just go to sec.gov.
Right.
And you can then do a search on a company name or a symbol.
Yes.
So he knows what the symbol is. And he can pull up the most recent financial statements.
Right.
And you go right into it. You can take a look at it. You can see exactly where they're at.
Right.
And then you know for sure what you're looking at.
Exactly. And do they have the money
you
or
see
not?
What the outstanding shares are.
Right.
Yeah, you can do the quick math on it.
Yeah, and then
you have to realize those financial statements are, likely 105 days old. So
that's right.
So yeah, absolutely.
Not even close, I know. Let's go to Susan Boca Raton. Hey, Susan, what's going on?
Hey, I'm prowling and growling over here, too, on the East Coast.
That's a beautiful thing. We like that.
We do.
How are you guys?
Good. Yourself?
Good, thanks.
Good.
Still in this ERY trade, Tom?
Yeah.
And Steve, what do you guys think here?
I think you're in good shape. Let's take a look at it. We need some action here. It hasn't broken yet. So ERY, folks, is a direction 300% inverse correlation of the energy sector. So if we just first go to the XLE, what you have, it's hanging up there, and what you'd like to see, you get 890,000 shares traded out here today. This thing's got to make a run down to, we're at 71.95, it's going to make a run down to 71.31, and the volume's got to expand, which hasn't happened yet. It's just hung up there. I mean, that's the reality.
The market.
Now if we go back over to the ERY, I like how that's operating today. That refuses to back off at all. Last time it had volume on the way down was at 955, and you're at 841.
Yeah, and I think that of all of the 9 sectors inside the S&P 500, this is the one that's got the best tradable pattern out there right now. So that's why it's got a Gartley sell pattern. That could the XLE could move up to $73 here, but it's basically completed in my opinion.
Okay, thank you. Well, you guys have a great day.
Thanks, Susan.
Okay, bye-bye.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you tigers and tigresses, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow down 10, Nasdaq's up 2, S&P's are flat. We're going to bring it back, folks.
Kate Stalter's exciting newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, has just launched, and now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial. Every Wednesday afternoon, Kate sends out her weekly newsletter to her subscribers where she focuses on small cap stocks with market caps under $2 billion, as well as low-priced equities with share prices ranging from $5 to $12. Kate tracks a variety of stocks with a combination of strong technical support and solid fundamentals. Many of the stocks featured will be recent IPOs. These newer issues are often some of the biggest price gainers in the market and provide an excellent opportunity for substantial gains if timed correctly. You can catch Kate Stalter live on Tiger TV with her small cap roundup every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and visit TFNN.com right now to get your 2-week free trial to her brand new newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, while locking in the low introductory monthly rate of only $37.50 per month, almost a 50% discount. Act now.
with the launch of Tiger TV. TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you can gain access to each host's charts and computer screens as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Ken Shreve, Kate Stalter, David White, Larry Pesavento, Victor Jones, or Terrell Martin, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV, then visit TFNN.com and see what you're missing.
You've always taken the long view when it comes to investing, but what if there's an opportunity right under your nose? What if you could be more responsive to market trends to seek to boost your portfolio performance right now while seeking to reduce your overall risk? At Direction Funds, we connect investors with alternative strategies that seek to maximize their returns. Smart investors deserve smart alternatives. Find yours at directionfunds.com. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risk charges, and expenses of Direction Funds carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Funds. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact the Direction Funds at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. Investing in index funds may be more volatile than investing in broadly diversified funds. Distributed by Rafferty Capital Markets, LLC.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
Millionaires are made every day. The fact is, living your dreams is possible. Someone, somewhere is going to get rich. My recommendation is, let that be you. Each day, someone is making the decision to better themselves and creating a plan to fulfill their financial dreams. Let that be you. The key to turning dreams into reality is to take massive action. Let that be you. I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of the Money Master Show with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN, and I can help you with your journey to great wealth. I'll show you how to create the ultimate financial edge, a set of tools, insights, and strategies that are part of my daily newsletter service, Mastering Probability. You'll have direct access to me by phone, email, and my private library of trading and investing secrets for 30 days with an unconditional money-back guarantee. I'll take your trading to the next level. Click on my name, Steve Rhodes, on the homepage at TFNN.com and turn your dreams into reality. Mastering Probability, folks. Let that be you.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Let's take a look at some of the high-volume stocks in a low-volume market. Facebook is leading the charge, folks. That's down $1.50 at 1970. Oh, man, that's what a scandal. You got Groupon, Groupon, forget it, man. Groupon, they're down 30.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Groupon's at $5. Zinger is at $2.97. Look, out of the top 10.
Well, we
stocks,
know the leadership's not coming from these new IPOs and these new social media.
Well, the
guys,
leadership is coming from the fact it's the fraudulent leadership.
Well,
oh man, yeah, Ma Bell down 9. We got EMC up 63. We got Electronic Arts up 82. Agilent Technologies, that's getting whacked. That's down $3 at 37.35 right now. And the big one, folks, and you better get the oxygen out for good old Walmart, because this is going to be amazing. You know, the bottom line, Walmart come up with their numbers. Bottom line, market doesn't like their numbers. It's down $2.30. Now, Walmart is the poster child for all you bulls.
Yeah, and I believe their story is the same as all the other multinationals out there. That on the revenue miss, it's the king.
Oh,
right?
they did.
King
Dollar's hurting them.
That's right. It's the king.
The poor Walmart. Oh my God! All that slave labor in there. What are they going to do? What are they going to do without slave labor? Huh? What are they going to do? So the number on Walmart. The number on Walmart, folks, for the end of the month now. This is the end of the month. Is 70.25. So it still has, still has a couple bucks to go down, but you can have volume today on the way down. So, and let me tell you something. Walmart doesn't make it. It's a big heads up, because when you're in a consolidation for 13 years, and let's picture, I'll do it the opposite way. If you're breaking down and you broke out the bottom end of the consolidation, and then it failed, that means you're going to break the top of the consolidation.
Yes.
In this case, this is saying that if Walmart can't make the 70.25 by the end of the month, well, guess what? It's going to 44 bucks.
Yeah. And now this is in light of even having a confirmed breakout.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So
Right.
at some point it'll get back up there.
Well, watch how this goes.
Okay.
No, it doesn't have to. This is why. So this is where this gets very subtle. Kind of how, and this is where it is subjective.
Okay.
When I'm talking about subjective, folks, is that where the quality volume is, we're looking at the whole larger picture.
Okay.
So looking at Walmart, that's what you have. It was absolutely a valid break, had the price, had the volume. Okay. In the context of how you went over the 70.25.
Yes.
But if you go back to the chapter on quality volume and the out of time in the trade, you'll see that inside that, what I specifically say is that, okay, listen, when you're looking at that, what you have to do to stay the most conservative
Yes.
is that if you have a higher volume bar that's near that, you better take that into consideration.
Got it. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
on a long-time deal like this, well, what's screaming out is that we have a high volume bar at 60.34.
Okay.
It's like that's where the first place wants to go back
Got
to.
it.
So that's where I'm going with that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But what you have.
And what's the top of that bar? Is that what was
$60.30.
Okay.
And the bar there, folks, said $749 million.
Right.
Where we took that out with $247 million.
Yeah.
Now, okay. So watch how this works, folks. If in fact, though, you had stayed over that and it had the volume, it had the price, well, that would be valid. That's kind of how the rules go. It's pretty neat, though, isn't it?
It is. No, absolutely.
Someone's listening to us. See, right now, what you have right now, folks, and this is happening, man. So what's happening? Some institutions just listening to us, and they just unloaded. Look what just happened.
I see that.
And I'm going to show you something, folks. Okay, someone just unloaded an extraordinary amount. What I just put up is the block trades, and we're talking about an extraordinary amount. They just whacked this thing, and they said, you know what? Because now, so watch what you just had here. This is what you had, and this is so cool because the identification inside this. So watch what the identification is, folks. You have the texture that whoever just did this. Well, we're talking about this second.
That's right.
Okay, decided that okay. I'm unloading this, number one, or I'm going to go for it because who's ever going for it, if I was on the institutional desk right down there, I would have went for it because the risk is so minimal. Because if you know that you're going for it, number one, you have the stock, but number two, you only have to put a stop in at 72.27. You're talking about 30 cents.
Right.
Because it's one of those deals that's either going to go or not going to go right now. And that's what just happened. This is crazy, man. It really is. Oh, man, it's going to get interesting here. Let's go to Larry in Springfield, Missouri. Hey, Larry, what's going on?
Larry in Las Vegas?
Larry, hey, listen, we'll take Larry in Las Vegas. Larry's the name of the game today, brother.
It is.
Hey, you just stay with us for a second, okay? We're going to take a quick break. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, I appreciate all you folks growling and prowling out here with us. Right now, you get the Dow flat, Nasdaq's up 6, S&P's a flat, gold's up 720. That's a beautiful thing. And King Dollar's down 22. Bonds are up 5 ticks. We're going to be right back.
Would you like a personal update from Tom O'Brien as to what equities he's trading and what his daily trading plan is before the market opens each morning? Every market day, Tom O'Brien sends out his daily newsletter, Market Insights, to hundreds of subscribers that rely on his daily recommendations when it comes to navigating these highly volatile markets we're dealing with. As recently as May 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out all 5 open positions for a combined profit of over 68% in one day. Profits ranged from 6.5% to over 24%, and all of these trades had been initiated within the previous 30 days. Now is the perfect time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's explosive trading newsletter, Market Insights, an $85 value. Tom breaks down the market each morning with his market take and provides trade recommendations including precise stops and target profit zones, leaving nothing left to guessing. Log on to tfnn.com today and sign up for your 2-week free trial. Make sure you're a subscriber the next time Market Insights subscribers close out multiple winning trades. Take action and sign up for your free trial today. If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of TFNN.com and sign up now.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes that a carefully selected portfolio can lower volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angela O'Brien, First Vice President and Certified Financial Planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Right now we get the Dow up 7, NASDAQ up 9. S&Ps are up $1.50. We're talking with Larry from Las Vegas. What are we going to look at today, Larry?
Yeah, let's look at Wells Fargo.
Okay. So
15-minute chart. I'm looking at a bat pattern. And the X point starts on the 8th, looks like August 8th.
Okay, so what are we looking at?
Wells Fargo, WFC.
No, I have it. What type of pattern are you talking about, though?
Oh, a bat pattern.
A bat?
Yeah.
What's a bat?
Oh, I thought you guys dealt with bats.
The only time I deal with bats is when I'm walking my dog and I got a million bats inside that cave.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just a harmonic pattern, but I wanted to ask you about the stop on this anyway.
Are you short this?
No, I'm looking to go long on this at the right around, looks like 33.60 mark.
Okay, so let's take a look at it. You get Wells Fargo trading at $34 right now, right. And if we bring this back, to me Wells Fargo is just at the top of a consolidation, man.
Right, but I'm looking at a different pattern. What I was going to ask you guys about was a stop on this, on a long position, a stop, and I'm going back and looking at this, and there's one gap that has not been filled, And if you go back to around the beginning of August.
And what price is that?
The low is looks like it's 33.40.
Is this a day trade? What are we doing? I don't quite. You're buying a high. I know that's what we want to do, I guess, but
no. I want to buy. I would be buying closer down 33.60, about 33.60 here. And I'm interested. I wanted to ask you guys about a stop in here. And I was looking at this gap back here at the beginning of August.
Okay, well, anyway, 33.60, where you're at 34, to me, you're buying a high. But, you know, I can... I mean, if you're buying this for a couple days and you think you want to go to 34.80, you know...
I don't see a gap, either, in the beginning of August. I mean, I see the August 2nd...
Oh, on the 15-minute chart. On the 15-minute and the hour chart there's a gap.
Got it, okay. Okay, on the intraday.
Yeah. But this is the one that hasn't been filled, and I was concerned about it might go down to the bottom of that gap.
Sure. But what's the time frame that you're looking to be able to trade this on?
Oh, this is going to be short term, maybe 1-2 days.
Yeah. I don't see that trade, but that's what makes a market. I mean, to me, you know, this baby wants to get down to $31, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Cooking, brother.
All right, thanks, guys.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Bye.
Look at this. GCZ2. Let's see what we have happening with gold right now, because you know, it's cool here, folks, is that not enough contracts. Unreal. Okay, so we get gold up 970. We're trading 64,000 contracts, man. We got the price spread right now, folks, but we don't have the juice, which is a shame. Because, see, what you have is that the dollar is not moving. You know, we're down at 20 ticks. That's nothing, man. It doesn't, you know, it's refusing lower price. So what I'd love to see is that I'd love to see them both move in unison.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, of course, the euro, if we go over the euro right now looks like it wants to go to the moon.
Well,
I'm only kidding.
Let's go to Jeff and find out.
Sure. Hey, Jeff, what's happening, man?
Hey, guys, how are you?
We're doing great. You having a good day out there?
Pretty good. Yep, cool. Sure enough.
Cool. So, are we going to Euroland? Are we going to go shopping?
Yeah, you know, I was watching Steve I'm kind of new to you guys in the last couple of months. I was watching Steve this morning go to the Euro setup there, and from yesterday, actually, it was just real impressive. And I guess more than anything, I just want to find out how I can learn more about how you guys do that kind of stuff.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. Let me ask you. Well, first off, welcome to the Tiger family. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. How did you find us?
I think it was on one of the business talk radio networks. You guys come on late in the day on that network.
Oh, good. Out in Missouri?
Yeah, sure enough.
That's cool, man. Listen, when you get a chance, if you can give me the numbers of that radio station, not right now if you don't have them, but if you can scrabble those down, that'd be great. Because, see, what's happened is that we're on Business Talk Radio in the afternoon, but what ends up happening, the way that works, folks, is that I have a tough time understanding who picks it up. I let anyone pick it up.
Right.
But that's great news, man. We really appreciate that. Well, you can answer them.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, there's a number of different ways that you can learn how to do these things here. You know, we put together workshops often. So the patterns that I was talking about yesterday and then today is about learning how to buy and sell the D point.
Right.
And especially on, you know, what markets are doing on a continuous basis is making these A to B equals CD patterns out there. And so what I love about that specific pattern is that you're letting the market do 75% of the work for you. It just requires patience then to then focus on really one leg of the market out there. And so, you know, one way to do that is just simply by attending some of the workshops that are out there that we have. And Tom, you know, all of the hosts do different workshops. So it's a matter of just being able to try to identify, you know, which pattern it is that makes sense for you and also what time frame it is that you might want to trade on.
Right. And if you go to Amazon, I got a book. It's The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. It's all of $20 out there. But the different patterns that we're talking about are in that book. Okay? That's a decent way to start. But, you know, if you're watching us, are you watching us on Tiger TV?
Yes, I am.
Well, cool, man, because that's free, and you're gonna see all these things, as they, as the patents unfold.
Yes. Yeah. You guys have a workshop coming up soon?
Yeah, we do, but this would end up happening. We had done this. We have this Tiger Dollar deal, and what ended up happening if you had bought Tiger Dollars, we did 8 weeks, and that's in it. But don't listen. And then this is a continual basis. In another month, we'll do another special. There'll be something that that. Don't worry. There'll be plenty of education that you'll be able to come to. That's the bottom line.
Okay.
Yeah. And Jeff, you're welcome to send me an email, steve@tfn.com as well.
Okay.
Cooking,
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
So we got the euro on the move now. And this is just a 30-minute bar, so it's it's up. It's now going to at least do 100% move of a move, go back up and test this 123.84 level, and it's been a heck of a rise off that 1 to 1.272 A to B equals CD down.
I know. Yeah,
and that's what's putting the juice here in the marketplace.
But listen, it's so great. Look at this. This is hilarious because the IWM can't move and the XLE can't move.
Yes.
Totally. I mean, it was amazing here, folks. It is. Big deal. The Dow's up 31. Oh, really? Okay.
Well, the idea is when we take a look at where the indexes have finished, we've got those May 1st swing points out there, and ideally the market will move up and test those areas.
And Facebook's still moving down. They're still taking the money. It's amazing. It just blows my mind.
Yeah. So what kind of volume do we have in the marketplace here today?
Right now, what you have, we're dealing with, oh my God. So you get 120 million, and that means we'll still do under 500 million. And so what you have there, and you get 500 million on the NASDAQ. So what you have there, folks, is that you're still pushing highs with dramatically lighter volume, and that just says, hey, it's not going to handle it. So on the SPY, we're at 141.32. Last time we were up here, did 109 million. We'll see whether it can do the 109 million today.
And the number on the S&P in order to test that May 1st swing point, folks, would be 14.15.32. You're at 14.09. Just one more little crawl.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
If it doesn't do it today, it does tomorrow.
And to tag it. And the Dow, well, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I was looking at the spot. I was looking at the S&P.
Okay, this is interesting. So look at this. The Dow, the Dow should have been able to get up into this because this is a heads up. 174. Okay, so, because see, the Dow's inside the bar of the high.
Yes.
The high, folks, in the Dow Industrials is May 1st. The bottom of that high is 13,174, and you're in it by 20 points. If it can't handle it again, okay, let me tell you something. That's a screaming right there.
Yes.
And Shanghai, it went south again last night.
It did. It was
not a huge amount, but it went south.
Yeah.
See ya. Don't want to be ya.
Had some nice energy in the Nikkei, though. Up almost 2% last night.
Oh, let's see. Let's get over there.
Nikkei was. I haven't looked at Sony for a while. We might want to take a look at Sony, see how that's
Look at that.
trading.
Yeah, so the Nikkei, let's see what kind of juice. We're at 9,092, and we got some juice into it. So we did 1.1 billion. Well, I was going into 1.5, but the swing point's only 1.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. And SNE.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that for a while.
Yeah.
That's not moving.
No, still $11. But you do have, a test of that 1091 would be a good deal.
Yeah.
You get a high volume low of 1091. Now what it did is that yesterday it went down to 1126. So it's going to Cisco. Let's go look at. So you get Cisco came out with numbers last night. Cisco is trading up $1.38. And that's not going to do a thing. So watch this, folks. So Cisco, all Cisco has done is get into the gap from the gap down.
Exactly.
So and Cisco had come down with 198 million. We're going to have the same amount, but what that does now, that puts in a consolidation.
Intraday, though, the volume is just dropping off on Cisco.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had all that volume in that first 5 minutes of trading.
Look at that.
13 million shares.
Right.
And it's doing now. It's clicking at about 2 million.
Yep. So, inside the NDX 100, now let's look at the NDX 100. So, Electronic Arts is the mover. Electronic Arts, Cisco, Sears Holding, yeah. and FFIV. Now, FFIV, that used to be the high flyer, too. And then, yeah, that's got toasted. That's F5 Networks. And F5 Networks is trading at 101. Oh, my God, look at this. You talk about gaps. 101 down from 140.
What's your thoughts on the Sears holding chart?
SHLD. Let's see what we got here. Good old Lambert. He's got all that real estate. So that's up 3.1. We'll put this back. Let's go back. I'm going to put this back 10 years on a monthly. Okay, so 10 years on a monthly. It's not done going down yet. Unreal. 10 years on a monthly. This is crazy, right? So the stock was at $191 stock. Smoke's down to 26. Does dead cat to 122, and it wants to still test
that 33 area.
That's crazy.
It's on December 27th. On the actual December 27th, it had a nice gap down with 20-some million shares. 27.
That's what it wants to do.
10 million shares looks like.
So his real estate's still not worth anything. Well, you know it's going to be worth something at some point.
Yeah.
But you know what they have to do? He has to figure out
Amazon.
Well, no, he has to figure out, and this is where, folks, what would end up happening. A lot of these Sears buildings, some of them, not all of them. See, the one in Boston, they had it made because the Sears building in Boston was away from it. It was a standalone building, and it was in the right spot, and it was away from everything else.
Yeah.
And converted it into apartments.
Okay,
yeah.
I see. Okay, yeah. I think most of them are, more of them are attached to the actual mall itself.
I think they are.
As an anchor.
They probably are. And if they are, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem because the bottom line is that the world is going towards Amazon, period.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, time is the one thing you can't get back.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, once you understand you can't get back time, it's go click, click. Why are you going to, unless you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, that's great. You know what I mean? You get out and hang out at the mall, which is fine. But I mean, if you just want to order stuff to order stuff,
for sure.
Supplies,
yeah,
just a click away.
Yeah, you ever order any clothing over?
Clothing yesterday. I just got.
There you go. Okay.
You know what happened? Yes, exactly. I came into the office yesterday. Bang! My shirts are here. Put the shirt on. Great. I mean, how good is that?
Yeah. I always am buying books through them.
Oh,
which is so easy. No. And for me, I'd rather have the hard copy book than the digital.
I'm still onto that for sure. Yeah. Even I have a Kindle, I have the iPad, but what ends up happening is that I just like the paper.
Yeah, just easier. For
I think
me
I just
just
like
to go
the ink all
and...
over me. I like the ink all over me, and then all of a sudden I put it on my pants. Oh man. Okay, so let's look at this here. I'm going to pull up the future here for a second. Let's get our head wrapped around this. Okay, so ESU2. Let's see. Because this is nice. Now this, folks, right now, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, come over to our website at TFNN. You can open a funny money account right now that put $25,000 into it, because this is the perfect time, well, if you're a bear, because what will end up happening is that
I think I trades on both sides. So
it trades on both sides. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that it's going to be at the top of the box right now. Okay, and what you have is that the first was a downdraft with 73,000 contracts at 1404. We're at 1407 right now. And so it wants a spike. The high of that spike, by the way, was 1407.75. We spiked it once, but I think that's just what it's doing. That spike was from 2 days ago, the 14th.
Yes.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, you stay right there, folks.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pezzavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try patterns, profits, and peace of mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to tfnn.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to tfnn.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to tfnn.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Time is the great equalizer of all mankind. Time doesn't care about winners or losers, who succeeds or fails. Time only cares that you played the game. Question: are you playing the money game? Is your money working as hard for you as you are for it? I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, a daily trading and investment newsletter service, and we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary. In year 1, we generated a 30% profit. Plus, I provided 26 hours of live coaching to my clients. My daily newsletter service is available by 8 a.m. each day and covers the stock, futures, currency, and commodity markets, along with all the current patterns that you can trade. Each newsletter is packed with education, and it's yours for as little as $3 per day. And for the next 30 days, you can try it risk-free. Click on my name, Steve Rhodes, on the homepage of tfnn.com and begin your journey to great wealth today. If you're waiting for a better tomorrow, remember this: today's tomorrow will soon be yesterday, and your clock is ticking. Mastering Probability. Now is your time.
Catch Kate Stalter on the Small Cap Roundup, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. Eastern. Up next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate all you tigers and tigresses growling and prowling with us. Right now, we have the Dow up 37, NASDAQ up 15, S&Ps are up 3.5, gold's up 1170. We get bonds down 5 ticks. King dollar still hasn't moved. It's down 29 ticks. So, bottom line is that we're going to have a little volatility out here today.
I think you got the yen is weakening against the dollar, so that's kind of offsetting just a little bit the move that we're seeing here in the euro here. So that's helping offset just a little bit of what we take
because inside the index. That's right. No doubt about that. If we take a look at the cash S&P right now, so the number on the cash S&P, the closing number is 1410. We've hit 1409, 08.825. So you'll see where this shakes and bakes. Going to be a wild one. Nick, Oklahoma City. Hey, Nick, what's going on?
Not much. Another nice day.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Cooling down a little bit.
Is it cooling down? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean,
you guys need rain out there, though, don't you?
Wow, how did you know? We just got rain. Just ended. Yeah.
Good. All right. So what do you want to look at, Nick?
2 things, Coinstar and Idenix.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
holding Coinstar. I picked it when it came down after recent earnings, and now there are reports of it going private. And the Idenix, I was wondering if it's going to test its lows in $4.30.
Okay, so let's take a look. You get Coinstar. It's trading at $52.71. It's up $4.50 today. They got the low for the year is 38, the high 71. Of course, this is the vending machines, folks. Okay, that they started out the coin business. Now it's red boxes making their bread. I would take this money so quick you couldn't see straight, Nick. Okay,
yeah.
You basically put it on green and you basically hit it because this is a large consolidation. But bottom line is that you have high volume lows at $42, $44, and so you get a rumor going, and you got some bread.
And it came right down in the top. That downdraft on July 27th, the price was $53.13. You got up and over it and rejected it so far today at $53.21, and it doesn't seem to have the volume to take that out. So this would be the spot to take your profit.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay, good.
And Identex, okay, you love this group of poll. But if the group of poll is good to you, it's a beautiful thing. So Identex, folks, is so did you already buy this too?
No. I'm looking at the whole group of hepatitis C treatment makers. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was halted this morning, and goes from there.
Right. Okay. So this is equity, folks, that went from $15 to $6, broke every low with dramatic low volume. Now you're dealing with 7, 8. You're dealing with a stock that wants to go to $1. Don't touch it.
Buck.
Yeah.
Buck, not $4.30. Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. Let me show you what I just did here, Nick. Okay. So watch, folks. If you're watching, even if you're not watching Tiger TV, I'm going to explain what I just did here. When you take an equity. This equity I brought it back here. I'll bring it back more than a couple of years, actually. So you can see when you break down this badly, I'm going to bring it back 3 years. So what you have is this. You had an equity that started at $2 in 2009. It spikes all the way up to $15. The level, when you broke $7, okay, that broke the whole stock. The reason being is that everyone that had bought that stock from January of this year is in a bad position. So now it's just going to go to the bottom of that consolidation, which is $2, $1.83, man. Cooking, brother. Have a great one. Have a safe one. You stay right there, folks. We have Kate Stalter coming up next. The next Growlin' Prowlin' with you. Larry Pesavento, Daryl Martin, David White, Ken Shreve, and myself back here.
Take care, folks. Have a great day.